Hello YouTubers, especially you rabbit raising YouTubers. I bought a bunch of these cups. I had a couple of them that I was trying out, and this is one of the ones that I had in the pen. I put these on the side of the pen, on my rabbit pen, and then if you're going to give the rabbits anything special or different than the pellets that I feed, you put them in here, because if you start mixing them in with the pellets, they will start digging the pellets out to find their special treats, so you don't put them in with the pellets. What happens is these don't actually lock on to the cage. They're just sitting there loose on the wire, and they always knock them off. I had one doe, it was laying in her pen. I went over, hooked it on the cage. As soon as I closed the door to the cage, she ran over, grabbed it, yanked on it a few times, stuck her nose under it, and flipped it right off. So I'm going to fix that. What I have in here is a number 7 drill bit. I put this 2x4 in because the jaw of my vise wasn't wide enough, and when I scooted it over to drill a hole in this one, it wanted to swing around, so this holds everything straight. I just line it up in the center, stick this under it to keep it from bending down, and drill the hole. Loosen it up, line it up over here. Drill 2 holes. Now let's go over to my workbench and I'll show you the next step. Okay, what we have here is a tap set, a 3-tap set for tapping holes in steel. You have to use this one as a starter tap, and you will see up at the point end, I'll try to turn it, I hope you can see it. See how it tapers till you finally get to the full thread depth. That would be the starter tap. This, if you're drilling a hole and tapping a hole that doesn't go clear through the steel, but you want the threads to go as close as you can get to the bottom of the hole, this is the intermediate one. Not sure what you call it, but you notice the threads go to full depth a lot quicker. And then this would be a bottoming tap, which there's only a couple threads that aren't completely full thread depth. Well, since there's not a whole lot of room in between the cup and the hanger here, I'm using this one, and since it's plastic, it's working, it'll start okay in the plastic. So let me show you how I do that. I got my tap in a tiny tap handle, and all I do is hold it as straight as I can, and once it gets started, it'll go right in. I go clear into where it touches, then I know I've got my full tap depth. Unscrew it, do the same thing to the other hole, and I've just got these little 1/4-20 bolts that will screw right onto it. And now you see that wire will be up above that bolt between here and the bolt, and that rabbit won't be knocking my feeders, my treat trays off anymore. So I've got a whole bunch of these to do, and it just happened that I have a whole bunch of that size bolt that I'll be using. These don't have to be perfect, they just have to be rabbit proof, I guess. We'll see if they work. 2 done, 10 more to do, and they still stack up. Quick tip, hope it works. I'll let you know later if they stay on. Thanks for watching.